Welcome to the University of Minnesota Food Safety Video. Cook it right before you take a bite. I'm Michelle, and today we're going to talk a little bit about how you can heat the foods you cook and reheat the leftovers you have. Before we begin, let's discuss a little bit about why it's so important to heat and reheat your foods properly. Let's face it, nobody likes getting sick. Yet, according to the Center for Disease Control, 1 in 6 people fall sick with a foodborne illness every single year. So what does this have to do with you heating or reheating your food? When you don't heat your food up to high enough temperatures, microorganisms may still be alive in large enough quantities to cause stomach pains, vomiting, and/or diarrhea. In some cases, especially for those who are already sick, pregnant, very young, or very old, foodborne illness can result in severe health complications and even death. To prevent side effects like these, foods need to be heated up to safe temperatures at which microorganisms cannot survive. Most homes have either a stove, oven, or microwave, if not all three. Any of these pieces of equipment can be used to properly reheat foods. Regardless of the equipment used, several principles remain the same. Principle number 1. Whether using a microwave, stove, or oven, foods need to be heated to the proper internal temperatures before they are safe to eat. Ground meats, like hamburger or pork, need to reach an internal temperature of 160 degrees, while leftovers and poultry, like chicken or turkey, need to reach 165 degrees. A food thermometer is an absolute essential piece of kitchenware. Without it, there is no definitive way to tell if your food has reached high enough internal temperatures. This is especially true for meats. Although many people think they know how a meat product should look when it reaches the proper temperature, color alone does not tell if the food item is done cooking. Always make sure to temp before you take a bite. Principle number 2. The second principle is the concept of stirring and rotating. While some microwaves will rotate on their own, ovens, stoves, and other microwaves do not. Rotating the food item, in addition to stirring throughout the heating process, helps distribute the heat and prevent one part of the food from cooking more than the other parts. For foods that cannot be stirred, such as lasagna or a whole chicken, cook at a lower temperature for a longer period of time to allow the center of the food to cook without overcooking the outer parts. Just remember the rule: low and slow. Principle number 3. The third and last principle is to never partially cook food with the intention of storing it to finished cooking later. Partially cooking foods may bring them into the super danger zone of 70 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit, where microorganisms multiply most rapidly. By setting this food aside to finish cooking later, microorganisms continue to multiply, increasing your risk of foodborne illness. If you need to prepare food ahead of time, cook it fully and then cool it down properly. You can heat it back up later when you want to eat it. Many different types of containers can be used to heat and reheat foods. However, if a container does not say somewhere on the material that it is safe to heat using that appliance, do not heat it. If a container is microwave safe, it will be noted either in writing or with a symbol, usually on the bottom of the container like these. Other containers, such as takeout or food storage containers, may not be safe to use in the microwave and thus will not display a symbol or message of microwave safety. Containers that are not safe to heat can actually leach dyes or non-food particles into the foods heated in them. Other materials, like tin foil or wax paper, are safe for only certain heating methods. Wax paper is microwave safe, but not oven safe, whereas tin foil is not microwave safe, however, is safe to use in the oven or on the stove. To prevent any harm to your health, always make sure to read the label of the product you are using before inserting it into an appliance. Regardless of the method you are using to heat your foods, help keep you and your loved ones safe by using proper containers and heating your food up to proper temperatures.